Oh, did you hear that?
What was that?
It was the cat. It was the cat.
At least she's here.
At least she's here.
Because she escaped the day before Mother's Day last week.
Yeah, so we were originally going to do this podcast. We're going to talk about our story because we have, from my perspective, we have the wildest story that I have ever heard. And we felt like we needed to share it and we weren't sure how. And so we were like, oh, let's do a podcast where we can talk about our crazy lesbian love story. But then we had the most insane day on Saturday, right before Mother's Day.
Right.
And I was like, no, this needs to be the podcast episode. Welcome to the Later in Life podcast. I'm Jackie.
I'm Tori.
I'm Canadian.
I'm American.
And I thought I was straight.
And now she's with me.
We are online friends turned lovers. Join us as we navigate relationships, healing, sexuality, identity shifts, and all the chaos that comes with figuring yourself out later in life.
How do I get out of the friend zone? I'm stuck in a one-way, no way.
All right. It says recording in progress.
Recording in progress. This is take two of our lesbian podcast later in life. But I don't think that we're specifically like niched to lesbians.
I don't think so either.
I think that we're going to be covering like lots of shit here.
Yeah, I don't think, and you don't identify as a lesbian.
I don't.
So we don't have to make it a gay thing.
No.
But this is our second time trying to record this because I didn't hit record.
Well, no. Yeah, we didn't record it with video the last time. And that is unfortunate. I think the video is important. I think you're not supposed to look at the camera. You're supposed to look at me.
Hold on. I know. I'm just trying to make sure it's recording because I'm paranoid. Okay. I'm so scared.
Okay, so later in life. This is about what exactly? It's not just about coming out later in life. I think it's about like figuring out who the fuck you are.
Yeah. I think I spent the first half of my life doing what I thought I was supposed to do and being really miserable. And then getting to the point where I was like, I don't give a shit anymore. And now I'm going to do what I want. Mm-hmm. And I saw all the people on your videos on TikTok that were commenting about how they're 46 or they're 56 and they're just now learning that they don't really like their husband and they don't really like their life and they don't really like their job. And they're like, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. And I'm thinking like, you can.
You can. Yeah. I mean, this is at the foundation of like everything that I teach. Absolutely. Oh, did you hear that?
What was that?
It was the cat. It was the cat.
At least she's here.
At least she's here.
Because she escaped the day before Mother's Day last week.
Yeah, so we were originally going to do this podcast. We're going to talk about our story because we have, from my perspective, we have the wildest story that I have ever heard. And we felt like we needed to share it and we weren't sure how. And so we were like, oh, let's do a podcast where we can talk about our crazy lesbian love story. But then we had the most insane day on Saturday, right before Mother's Day.
Right.
And I was like, no, this needs to be the podcast episode.
Yes.
I kind of feel like we need to talk about the elephant in the room.
The flowers.
The flowers being outside.
This is how I have to enjoy them. I'm waiting for them to die. You have glitter on your couch, by the way.
Yeah, I know, because we took out a wizard costume for Lily's birthday party this weekend. And there was a lot of glitter everywhere. There's glitter everywhere. Are you allergic to glitter?
I don't think you can be allergic to glitter.
Didn't know. I don't know, baby. You're allergic to a lot of things.
So,
like flowers.
Should I explain what mass selectivation is? Probably.
If you want to, yeah.
Oh, man. I don't think I should go into it. I think I should just say, like, I have mass selectivation, and it's, I'm basically allergic to everything. Mm-hmm. That's a short way to put it without diving into the weeds of all that.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Craziness.
Say whatever you want to say. But the funny thing was, I didn't see your TikTok until after the flowers were delivered to my house. Oh. Your TikTok of picking up the ball that all the boyfriends dropped. I didn't see that until after the flowers were at my house.
And then as soon as I came back, I made you put the flowers outside behind the window. I had like a deathly allergic reaction to them. So I guess next year you're going to get 3D printed flowers.
3D printed flowers.
And maybe like I used to make them when I was a little kid out of tissue paper.
Oh, those would be nice.
Yeah.
Those would be nice.
Or like a crocheted bouquet.
But didn't they just say that it's only the lilies that were the problem?
I don't know. I'm not going to fuck around and find out. So I'm just waiting for them to die.
This is our life. This is our life right now.
This is our life.
What's it like trying to like integrate into somebody's home that is full of chemicals and fragrances?
I gotta get these keys out of my pocket.
Is that an EpiPen in your pocket? Or are you happy to see me?
So it's hard anywhere I go. I had a hard time in Florida finding a place to live because if it wasn't full of mold, then it was full of fragrances. And it's kind of like everyone uses them. If your house is nice, like you go buy like a nice fragrance to cover your house with. So coming here, everything was covered in Gain. And normal people don't even smell it. And it's apparently indestructible. And it doesn't come out of anything. So we've been washing. I think we've done laundry
For three straight weeks.
I think it's been for 3 weeks.
You've been here for how long have you been in Canada now?
I don't know. When did I come here?
April 24th. April 24th. No, but you came 2 days earlier.
Mm-hmm.
April 24th was the day, but then you decided to come earlier.
Right.
Okay, you first came here in February and immediately reacted to everything that was me. I'm like a walking toxic, I don't know.
Your hair and your makeup and your soap.
Yeah.
And your body wash and
Yeah, we changed it all.
hair dye.
Yeah. 2 days after I met you, you're like, here's some soap. Can you use this soap? Can you just wash like three outfits of clothes and like don't just wash it in hot water?
Just don't wear anything
every day. Can you just rinse your hair today? Like don't put anything in it, just rinse it.
I remember that. And I tried to like do a little bit at a time. And so it never got better. And I should have just done everything all at once. Yeah. And instead I just...
Was there a part of you that was like, you just didn't want to overwhelm me?
Yeah, I think so. And I did it the wrong way because of that. Because I was like, this is too much. Let me see if I can cut corners. And I really can't. So then I learned to just tell you everything that I need up front, even though it's uncomfortable. So we've been doing laundry, and it's all on the floor right now still. And we wash everything that's been soaked in Gain about 4 times. And it still smells exactly the same.
Yes.
And then we put it away.
Well, it doesn't smell like Gain to me. I smell nothing. I smell...
It's actually, that's fine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did we get it? Oh my gosh. We got it.
That's good.
Good. I washed this load like 3 or 4 times.
4 times?
After like the million times I washed it before those 4 times.
So what's the average of Gain washes that it takes to get rid of Gain? Like 12?
I think so. I think so. It's been insane, the amount of laundry that we've been doing. It wasn't even just doing the laundry. Like we needed to actually replace my washer and dryer.
Yeah. So we upgraded.
Yeah.
I got her a new washer dryer. She got a new trash can because her ex-boyfriend had a little tiny trash can and never took out the trash. That's a whole other story.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I'm getting a new bed. I keep finding things to pick on. So now I'm getting rid of the bed. We're replacing the bed because it's had probably like, I don't know, how old is that mattress?
I couldn't even tell you. I can't even tell you.
So
I don't even know.
So you're just irresponsible and don't change your mattress every 7 years like you're supposed to. So
it's definitely been longer than 7 years. I got it when I got it from somebody when I was still in the restaurant, when I was still running the restaurant. And so that was what, 2013, 2014.
So it's just had like everyone's like germs in it for
Every man that I've ever had sex with.
It's been collecting skin cells.
Yes.
Since 2013.
And semen.
I wasn't going to say that.
Well, I did.
You just said it out loud. You said the quiet part out loud.
Remember, we don't have internal thoughts.
No more inside thoughts?
No more inside thoughts. Everything comes out.
Oh, shit. I feel like, though, you know, like, so it's hard for me to come here and stay here. I'm itchy all the time, and I'm still dealing with symptoms because there's gain on stuff. But it's interesting to get your perspective on what it's like to have somebody come in and tear up your house because I'm allergic to it.
I could perceive how it would be very bothersome to a lot of people. I think it's great that I just don't care. Like, I just don't, there's like not really much of an ounce of caring in my system. I have no need to control anything. So if this is something that you need to do, by all means, go do it, baby. It's fine.
Okay. I think I'm almost done replacing things.
Are you sure?
I think so.
I think you're going to find other things.
I took all the candles. I took the Glade plugins. I took the Airwicks.
That was surprising for me. When you started removing all of the fragrances from my house, how strong I can smell it now. Like, even just walking behind other people when I go to school to pick up my daughter, I can smell their laundry detergent on their clothes. It's insane.
Yeah. It's because I think your immune system like comes back online. I think it's like done when it doesn't have to fight to process all those things all the time. What else? I'm trying to think what else happened this week.
Well,
something every day. Oh, the cat got out.
The cat got out.
So
yeah.
like,
so Mother's, okay.
How
so
I thought I was going to ruin Mother's Day.
The day before Mother's Day. And this is the reason why we wanted to do this, because I feel like our day-to-day life is just so insane that it should be talked about. Like, we always joke around about how I didn't want boring. I've had enough boring people in my life.
And I just said you weren't specific enough when you said you didn't want boring, because this is not boring, but it's not like the funnest either all the time.
Well, I feel like it's not fun for you because you're having reactions to everything. And I'm not saying it's fun for me to watch you have reactions to everything, but I'm saying that I don't have the same physical experience as you. And so it's just interesting.
Well, I thought I was going to ruin Mother's Day because I had flowers delivered on Saturday. They weren't open on Mother's Day, so I had to do it on Saturday. And then they called me and they said, we need a phone number for the person we're delivering to because we have to call them and make sure they're home first. And I'm like, wait, so you ruined the surprise? I'm like, you're going to call her and be like, we're delivering these flowers to you. Are you home to receive them? Like, you're going to know before they get there.
Does it not work like that in the States?
No.
Have you never had flowers delivered to you before?
Yeah, they come to my house, but no one tells me they're coming.
Oh, I've always gotten a phone call. Always.
They show up like, surprise.
See, the phone call is the surprise.
No. No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't want to hear from Jill at the flower shop, you know? No, you're just supposed to come home and see them. And you're like, yay. And you don't know. They call you and warn you.
Yeah, well, they don't want to just deliver them on your front porch. They need to actually be able to come inside.
Do people steal flowers?
Maybe.
Off porches?
Maybe not in Dresden. No.
No one's stolen those yet.
No, they've been out there Saturday. Sunday. We put them out on Sunday. That's when we realized. Anyways, so the cat.
Right.
So, that reminds me, I still have to call Pet Watch and tell them we found the cat.
So as soon as I left that morning and I was so excited to start the day and to kick off Mother's Day weekend, and I was like, I think I did a good job. The cat was missing, and we called Pet Watch and they couldn't do anything. And I thought that put a GPS in microchips when they microchip your cat. But it turns out
They don't.
It doesn't exist.
No.
So you can't see. I just thought, I don't know, there would be an app and I would pull it up and I would be able to see the cat
The
walking
live
around.
location, like Find Your iPhone.
Right.
Yeah.
And it would just be wandering around the neighborhood and I would follow the map like a Pokemon.
I feel like that's technology that somebody should be able to invent. Like when I was ChatGPTing it, he said that there's collars. Like you can have a GPS tracker on your collar, but in terms of the actual microchip.
And I know that like AirTags only work within a certain distance. So I don't know if there should be a better solution. So then we put food all around the house, put the litter box outside, told everyone in the whole like city our business so they could find the cat.
All while dealing with a 10-year-old who was distraught.
Yeah. And how did the cat come back?
The cat. So there's a window just like this right over there. And that window is where the cat usually like sits and looks outside and like daydreams about being outside. And she crawled up to that window and started meowing. And my daughter heard her. Right. So she ran outside. I was outside cutting the grass. She ran outside to grab her and brought her to me. She came home in like 12 hours, maybe.
Right. It was like first 48. ChatGPT said you have about 2 to 3, possibly 3 days to find this cat before it's gone forever. And it told me that if it didn't come home by night, that I should go outside with a flashlight between 12 and 5 a.m.
But it's a good thing that we didn't have to do that, because didn't you also end up in the hospital the same day?
I did. I forgot. I forgot. The flowers, I came back over. The flowers were out. And I was like, look, I did such a good job. These turned out great. And then I had an allergic reaction to them. A really bad one. And my throat closed up. And I had to go to the ER for like, I don't know, 2 hours. And then I said, get rid of those fucking flowers.
So there they are.
No, they're outside.
In the windowsill. But at least I get to look at them. Like I just flip them around. At least I get to look at them and how pretty they are. And I should probably water them some more. I know you're waiting for them to die, but
I'm waiting for them to die so I can.
So you can open the window and air out the VOCs.
Be safe again.
Oh my God. So are we never going to be allowed to have fresh flowers ever again?
I don't know. TBD. I'm not sure.
Okay.
What would you do?
What would I do?
We could plant flowers outside.
Yeah, we'll plant them outside. That's fine.
Garden. I always wanted a garden. We'll do that. When I lived by myself, I didn't have, like, it just seemed like there was no point in, like, making my house nicer. I just didn't see a point in it. But now I think I would enjoy that. Mm-hmm. I just always wanted a girlfriend so I could go buy plants with someone.
Guess what? You got one. This is my first relationship with a lady friend.
A lady friend? Is that what you call me? When you tell people you're like, I have a lady friend?
No, I have a girlfriend.
Well, when this started, I guess I was your lady friend.
You were my lady friend, yeah.
I thought I was just coming to visit and to meet you. And I thought maybe I would have like a cool, like international lover that I would see once a year.
Yeah.
And then I decided that I would stay forever.
Forever. Wait, we got to cut that out. We don't want immigration to hear that part.
No. No. And then I decided that I would stay. No. What can I say? They're not going to listen to our podcast.
They're not. No, they're not.
They're not going to be like, I heard your podcast. I'm one of the 10 monthly listeners. I'm one of the 10 monthly listeners that you have.
Well, and this weekend is May 24 weekend. So this is the weekend where in Canada, we put everything in the ground.
Because it's not fucking freezing.
Because there's no more frost.
Right. It's been hot in Florida since like February 28th. And it's still freezing here.
What's the date? May 13.
Yeah.
May 13.
So like it's going to be warm May 24th? Is that right?
No, I never said warm. I said it's just not. It's just not going to be below like the chance of it being below freezing at night is now gone.
Okay.
So all those nights where we're snuggled in my bed because it's freezing, because we can't have the heat on because it circulates VOCs in my house. I just painted my house like 5 months ago, and apparently paint is really toxic too. And so when the heat is on, it circulates all the toxic chemicals around my house. So we spend every night freezing in bed.
I just tore the whole house up. I just came here from Florida and put my little hoodie on and tore your shit apart.
And your flip-flops. Don't forget about that.
Yeah. I actually showed up to Canada barefoot the first time in the middle of February.
Yeah.
And they searched my car. And they asked me if I was drunk or high about 38 times.
Well, it was, what, 12:30
Yeah.
in the morning. Your car was full of sleeping bags and pillows and a cooler full of food. And you said, I'm just here to visit a friend.
Yeah. I was just here to visit a friend. That's all true. But they interrogated me for an hour and a half, and they searched my entire car. And I thought they weren't going to let me in, and they eventually did.
And you got a new Spotify follower.
I did. The border guard harassed me, and then he decided that he, would check out my music because he knew that I was a musician because
of
he
your guitar.
touched all my shit
Yeah.
and looked through it
Yeah.
and found my Spotify and violated my life. So then I got here and I decided I really liked it.
You liked it? You liked Canada?
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm here.
Oh, you're only here because of Canada. Well, you know what? I don't blame you. After living in Jacksonville, Florida, and I went there for a week. I understand. It's like,
Yeah, this is a lot better for my nervous system, but it's also cold here.
Yeah,
And should we just cuddle for the rest of the time? If this was a real lesbian podcast, we would do it like this.
yes,
we would do the whole thing this
the
way.
whole time, and we would just talk.
We would be touching each other constantly.
Yeah.
There would be no letting go. Most lesbians make breakfast like this.
Do most lesbians make breakfast like this?
Yes,
Yeah.
and if you try to talk to your lesbian friends, they're like this. And they're sitting there and they come as a package deal.
Yeah.
So if you want to talk to them.
This is actually the one part about lesbian life that I actually enjoy. I really enjoy it.
This is the one part you enjoy?
Oh, wait. This sounded really bad. No, you know what I mean, right?
Yes.
I didn't ever have cuddle time.
Men don't do this.
Men don't do this. No.
What do men do?
Well, I can only speak of the men that I have been with. I don't know.
What do they do with all their free time if they're not on top of you and in your skin?
I don't know.
Watch TV.
Play poker on their phone or solitaire.
Oh my God.
Go to the garage and do garage things.
I have this theory that men don't really like women.
Yeah.
That's my new theory now. Because I didn't know it was this bad because I haven't dated a man in forever and ever. But I didn't realize it was this bad. And this is apparently a common experience.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was happening.
Well, I mean, every time you post a video and about this kind of thing, you get comments from married women that are like, I just wish I was gay. I just wish I was gay.
Right. Yeah. And then, and every time we post something like that, it's the men that show up to start trolling the post.
Yeah.
And I'm like, your wife is probably in these comments. You're the problem. You're the exact man we're talking about.
It's so bad. It's so bad. And I don't know that this is bad, but we have to set alarms to stop the cuddling.
Right. They call it a cuddle alarm. Apparently, this is a thing that I didn't know about.
I didn't know either, but I just knew that sometimes we lose 4 hours sometimes.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
So we set a cuddle alarm.
Yeah.
So that we don't waste too much time.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's difficult. It's hard for me to get anything done the rest of the day after that. Because then I just want to chill. So I don't know. I might have to restructure how I do that. Did we talk about the name? I think we did. That's the first thing we talked about.
At the very beginning. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think like what I really wanted, like I have my own podcast that I do that I talk about like whatever I'm personally moving through. But what I really wanted was to be a part of a podcast that showed a relational field. And I know that sounds really weird and abstract, but like the dynamic between two people and what it looks like when it's like healthy ish. No, when it's healthy.
When it's healthy-ish.
And I was supposed to do a podcast with somebody else, and then that with that exact intent, and then that kind of like fell through. And you were supposed to do a podcast with somebody else, and that fell through. And so then we were like, why don't we just do one together? Why don't we just put all of our crazy experiences here where people can listen if they want to? The amount of times that we spend, like, I don't know, I die every time we're... I just die. I just love our conversations, and I think they're fun, and I think that we should share them with people, and that's what this is about.
Yeah, I don't know many people who like put their everyday life out there like that.
No, they don't. They don't. They don't.
Or they like curate it so that it looks, you know, it's like an Instagram feed instead of real life.
Well, yeah. And like originally I thought we would talk about our story. And I guess we kind of did here. We kind of did talk a little bit about our story. But we had such a shit show that one day of just random things happening that nobody can ever control. And I was like, no, this needs to be our podcast episode. We need to talk about Mother's Day flowers and allergic reactions and going to the hospital and losing a cat.
All in one day.
All in one day. And I feel like these kind of things happen all the time.
Yeah. And not like turning on each other and killing each other.
And not killing each other, yeah. And having and being able to like hold space for it all. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of people that would be absolutely like, you've had relationships in the past where people had such a huge problem with your sensitivities. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I don't know if it's because I'm meditated for like 10 years straight, but I just don't care. I'm just like, okay, well, whatever you need, just let me know. Sometimes it's, you know, sometimes it can be frustrating because like I don't want you to have reactions, but I also recognize that there's nothing I can only do what I can do. Right?
Right. So we're just like doing one thing at a time.
One thing at a time. We'll see what happens. And follow along for our crazy story because there's so much more that's going to happen.
It's like every day. Are we done with it?
I think so.
Okay. This is the most lesbian thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Okay.
The sidelines of